advantages in some of the choices that he has. Oh,
yeah, I would say
there we go, Harrison Jones.
I actually went back and looked. It was Tice versus Amnesiac when Tice got the Harrison Jones as priest against the shaman. Now Amnesiac is also running Harrison Jones. In fact, it feels like he's running a lot like the list that he posted on his social media that he got like top 50 legend or so with the Strangleborn Tigers and the Harrison Jones. Obviously, instead of Shredder, though, he runs with things like the Savage Combatant, which are also very good. Part of the reason why Savage Combatant even got a bad rap in the first place was because of Shredder. But sorry, I'm stepping on you right now.
Oh, that wild growth is disgusting. That's Savage Combatant, Innervate, Hero Power to kill the Trog.
Yep. Really big. But it doesn't go unchecked. The Lava Burst will allow the Totem Golem to answer. And then you're in the spot where you probably just want to swipe, right?
Do you Lava Burst?
Because you don't want to give up Harrison.
Dude, that card is so scary. Yeah, you're right. Oh, man. You gotta save that Harrison.
Okay.
Like it is. Yeah, with 2, it's a much easier decision.
Yeah. But, Forsen can't actually develop anything behind this, so Amnesiac can get some pretty commanding board spot by using Keeper of the Grove. And that's a 2/4, and it's not the most imposing thing, but together with Swipe and Hero Powers, it can really pick apart almost anything Shaman puts out.
Yeah, we're kind of seeing the same game played out where the Druid on the board.
He doesn't want to Doomhammer on 5 because he has so many cards and minions on board. I like it. It's only 1 overload, so he still can Doomhammer the following turn. Good flexibility developed here. And that's going to mean Ancient of Lore gets dropped. Picking up some... Oh, I was thinking he's going to draw, but you know what? He's being super careful, going up to 30 health.
Oh, man.
What do you think, Griff?
I think that's like, hey, bro, I have a Harrison. I think that's like too revealing. I think you just got to draw to keep that part secret. I don't think we've seen Harrison in his Druid deck.
No, not previously, so I don't think Forsen's working off that knowledge, but he's not playing it either.
But now he will be. But like after that play, it's a no-brainer.
No, but I'm saying he's not playing it yet because he has more minions, and these minions are pretty imposing as well. Because next turn he might just Ardent Horse Rider Flame Drug. Like sometimes you're forced to play the Doomhammer because you have nothing else, but there's other alternative plays. Yeah, this swipe's huge.
But there's no Trog to BGH. What do you do?
I don't know. Like, I guess you just Flame Juggler and you play the Big Game Hunter to start killing off the Totem Golems. Oh, man.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see what Amnesiac chooses to do with these emotes.
I wonder what play he'll make here.
Oh man, he's trying to contain his face. He tilts his head back because that Doomhammer belongs in a museum, and Forsen is about to get completely outcarded here. Oh.
No Innervate will actually mean a pretty clunky hand, though. He's like, look, he drew 6 cards, and none of them are good here. None of them. They all suck.
Living Roots BGH.
Yeah, actually, oh no, he's gonna kill it. Okay, I think Living Roots BGH may have worked out a little bit better.
Yeah, one of the curses of playing Druid is sometimes you just draw all mid-range minions and you don't have enough mana to use it. Another Doomhammer? That's just one of those really funny things where second Doomhammer ends up being like drawn right off the top and you zoom damage as normal.
Alright. Well, damage is being resumed, at least.
Yeah, he's not out of the woods, but 2 Druid of the Claws. And look at those TGT board minions cheering in the background.
Yay! Plus 12.
Hooray!
Oh god. Alright, well, he can actually kill one Druid of the Claw without any casualties, but I believe he will have to pass afterwards. Which doesn't feel good at all.
At least swipes were used, so there's no
both sets
possibility
were
for
used.
swipe destroying him. Yeah, Amnesiac is trying to find every single way he can not die from this position, and
I think it's gonna have to be yeah, either you Ancient of War or yeah, you have to hero power, I guess. I was thinking you could maybe Wild Growth and try to get a Force of Nature. That would help clearing a lot.
yeah, the Force of Nature would have been pretty huge, but I think this is just reliable because the Ancient of War is kind of like a Force of Nature. Everything has to attack into it. Flametongue Totem, not bad, but not enough.
Yeah, it's still a little short.
Yeah, like a lot short actually. Because now this is where you turn the tides. 5, 10, 16 damage. 19 damage right now. Yeah, I guess you can just clear,
What about
play Ragnaros.
I think I'd go double face, just keep her the spell damage totem, and Thorson. Oh, Ragnaros.
Yeah, it's 8 damage. It's 16 damage over 2 turns, so it's just like almost guaranteed lethal. Even if Shaman played like Elemental Destruction, it wouldn't clear the board either. So I like it.
Yeah, you're right about that. Okay. Earth Shock, Lava Burst.
That's 2 series in a row that Forsen's dropping a game 1 tested him. So Earth Shock to stay alive, but we all know what's actually happening here.
That's a rip.
But it's a good effort because he just doesn't have enough burn. If he was only able to get more damage with the Doomhammer. I think that's just guaranteed lethal if you use Keeper and Savage Roar here. Oh, I like it. Styling. I like it a lot. Oh, it's so good. The moment Ragnaros gets to get his hands dirty.
Too soon. Overplayed tournament class. There's always like, everyone plays that one class and then everyone has tech choices or counters against it. It doesn't really work all as well as you'd think it would. It kind of feels like Shaman is there. Like it's played almost as much as Druid, but its win rate is considerably lower.
Yeah, but it also could be the fact that it's just the de facto next best deck that's available. And so it'll always lose to something that's Druid that's a little bit better than it. And then
2 pair!
3 high.
That's a horrible 2 pair.
Turn 2, you're going to be... making a 1/1 is not too bad, but Fire Blast also gives you leverage over things like Knife Juggler and whatnot. Squelched him like 2 minutes ago when the game started.
Alright. Wow, that feels bad. Feels really bad.
Yeah, no coin on the Leper Gnome either, because he knows he just gets pinged by the hero power. And now he's overloaded for 1, so he's gonna play double Leper Gnome. Oh!
I still like Leper Gnome here because playing Leper Gnome into 2 mana is very different than playing Leper Gnome into 3 mana. You often welcome a ping in this situation.
Okay, that's fair. Because then you make him float 1 mana and have to have a 1-drop when you already used 1. Completely reasonable. Totem Golem trying to bring back the board state. Based off of this, though, you can't coin Doomhammer.
Yeah, and that is a little bit of an issue. That makes every card in your hand dead. You can't even Lava Burst, because if you Lava Burst, then you couldn't coin Doomhammer the following turn either. So I actually don't like that too much. I think it's too heavily based on drawing well next turn, which there's no guarantee of that in this deck.
Yeah. Lava Shock trying to bring back the board a little bit under control for Amnesiac. Forsen needs to draw something to play that doesn't overload him too much. He can overload for 1 still.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no! You don't want to use that. Is this just going to be a hero power turn? Hero power trade?
Do you
have
trade?
to trade? Yes, you trade. Because if you get hero powered, you know your opponent has very little, and spell damage totem is very valuable. Whoa!
That's
holy cow!
Let's see.
The hammer race.
16.
I've also learned that you can't squelch in spectate mode.
Yeah, so the
streamer has unlimited BM privilege on the viewers.
You know what? Sir Finley might not be too bad if you can pick up something to keep yourself alive in the race. Or even to accelerate the damage. He's going for it, I like it.
Alright.
He's just gonna assume, right now, Amnesiac has 16, 19 damage available to him. I'd say you go for it.
Whoa.
Wait, would you want to hero power so you can... No, it is... Actually, you can maximize your damage that way, I like.
Definitely hero power.
Then you get guaranteed lethal next turn. Forsen has to draw exact lethal right now with a rock biter.
Yeah, he has
the mana. Oh my god.
Can't do it. Looks like elements will not destroy Amnesiac today. In fact, it is the elements that will destroy Forsen.
Oh man.
Should have picked a better hero power.
Nah, that's a race. This was the equivalent of the 100-meter sprint in Hearthstone.
I think if Forsen was given a defensive hero power, it would have been a good choice to take it.
The elements will destroy.
Because he had lethal no matter what. Oh, here we go!
Oh, you know what the worst part is? Forsen probably emoted him. Oh, sorry, squelched him, and then you can see the white border around the hero portrait, so you know what's happening. Forsen concedes, doesn't give him the satisfaction, but I think Amnesia
there was plenty.
And try to just win with that.
Well, it's Trog into Totem Golem. That is pretty good.
Yeah, Trog,
but
Totem
it is
Golem.
Blood Mage into Backstab. That's also pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably the best answer, honestly. Is there any other thing that you want? It's almost as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Now, is he going to do the third part of this play, which is emote? He chooses not to. Okay, he's being a little bit tame. I like it. He's picking his battles, Griff. He only knows when he's got the surefire win, he goes all out.
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing when you emote spam and then lose, just like what we saw happen to Forsen earlier.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty embarrassing. But you know what? It's kind of why we love him.
Is there any card you could have drawn to improve this turn?
You mean,
like, I wonder if
or Amnesiac?
Amnesiac. Like, I wonder if attacking first and maybe getting something better was ever going to be an option. Probably not, though.
No, there's not like easy 3 damage, 3 removal like Bash in the deck, so I don't think so.
Oh, here we go. This is when the shenanigans begin.
Violet Teacher. One of the most powerful cards to handle aggro because a lot of your spells just give those 1/1 tokens which allow you to pressure back onto your opponent or clear the board. Hunter Hero Power is one of the best that you can ask for. Druid's also okay.
Yeah, definitely quite good. Goes for the clear here.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it as well. Those 1/1s can be such a problem later on.
Nah, probably not. Yeah, probably this way it's better. Probably. I don't know. It's hard to say because either way you have to give up damage or take damage. So I think you'd rather just give up damage portion because you don't want to take too much from the shaman.
Yeah, the Mancleaf I think is a lot better than the Farseer, just because the 2 damage reach is quite common, but the 3 damage reach usually involves rock biter investment, and you're happy when that happens.
Don't worry, love.
Yep, good point. Good point.
So annoying.
It is. Just you can't cleanly remove it with the hand you have, but Phantom Knives certainly help.
Whoa, so good.
Oh my.
just because he has the time that you rarely expect to have in this matchup.
Yeah. Can Forsen get the Doomhammer though? Because it's one of those things where it's just like Rogue might run out of time, but the more mana Rogue collects with some of these spells on Gadgets and Auctioneer, better.
You want to just YOLO Gadgets in?
YOLO? No. I think if you have no other play.
Okay, looks like he's gonna sap here, just to get the most possible tempo.
It's kind of funny that so many people are bringing Miracle, but Forsen didn't bring it, because that's what Forsen's claim to fame was back in the day. Forsen got #1 on both servers, EU and NA, with Miracle Rogue, back when his stream was centered around gameplay.
Alright. Oh, another sap.
Another spell.
That's
Sap the wolf, yeah.
Yeah,
you can also consider sapping the Trog.
Yeah, but if you sap the wolf, you can kill the leper gnome, and that's very nice. And you have to imagine that Forsen has to kill the gadgets in here.
Yeah, it's too much of a threat. But I mean, it's not that even that he has to, but Rogue's almost on no cards without the card engine. I mean, who's really the one in a good spot here when they're both top decking? Yeah. Do you think it's Shaman or do you think it's Rogue?
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that fancy, it's just good. He doesn't want to take damage at all. He's really scared.
You take 3 damage, so...
Yeah. He's scared of like Doomhammer off the top. We've all been there.
Alright, well, in the draw 1 card game, the Rogue wins unless that card is Doomhammer on the Shaman side.
Yeah, I think if Rogue just draws preps and stuff... Oh man, would you play it?
Yes.
He's keeping it because he just wants to be to guarantee draw. It doesn't necessarily give him Doomhammer.
Oh no!
Hello? That is 4 turns of 6 damage. That's 24, but he can also cut his turn short by having that Lava Burst. And Forsen just got a breath of fresh air in this series. If he can survive a couple more turns, he's just going to end it.
No, next turn it's likely to be lethal.
Oh man. 6 damage, 11. He just has to take 3 more damage.
Oh, that was a bit of a slip up there. I don't think it really mattered if the SI was stealthed or not.
Oh man, this is starting to get really tense. Farseer, is that going to put him out of range? I mean, depends. We have to see what he's going to draw. Leper Gnome's not it.
Nope, that is not lethal. He's
8,
a little bit short here.
11, 12. I mean, there's plenty of draws here for Miracle to end it. Miracle just needs 1 damage.
But it's not going to happen. Like, there's just no way that you win. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forsen just gives up.
Forsen concedes, and that's a 3-0 for Amnesiac.